If you are struggling with getting out of bed, you need to reach out for some help. If you're going through it and you feel like you can't get out of bed, friend, you might have
Ruslan.
the new TikTok fad that is just not good. It's called bed rotting, and we're going to be looking into it right now.
Bed rotting has raised some concerns from mental health experts. So bed rotting is when people decide to stay in bed all day doing immobile activities that include sleeping, watching TV, or being on the phone. Now,
Wait. In my day, this was called just being sick.
Or depression.
If you were sick, you stayed in bed because you were sick.
Yes.
You didn't want anybody else to get sick. Now, they're calling this bed rotting, which sounds a lot like debilitating mental illness, also known as depression.
Darkness.
Or just laziness.
Yeah.
experts say it's okay to have a lazy day, but people should incorporate other activities too, like hanging out with friends and family.
Oh, you don't
They warn
say. You don't say. Experts say. Who are these experts? Common sense says.
Experts, Ruslan.
Experts say.
People have studied this for years, for decades.
Experts
the research
say,
shows.
The research shows you should have a day of rest. You should have a day of. Oh, you don't say. Oh, you mean something in the Bible about rest and Sabbath. Oh, okay. So it's okay to have a day of rest, but you should also sprinkle in other activities like hanging out with friends and
community. Not dying.
Oh my gosh.
That being inactive for a long time could be a more serious mental health concern, and people should talk to a doctor if it happens often.
Yep.
TikTok.
Yep. You should talk to a doctor. Here's the thing. We just talked about it earlier, didn't we, Zach? We said motion creates emotion. That is a mantra I've had for a long time. What does that mean? That means oftentimes if you feel down and you start doing up things with your body,
Get a little wiggly.
you get a little wiggly. You know what I'm going to get? I'm going to get the trampoline.
Don't get a trampoline.
I'm getting a trampoline.
You know your homeowner's insurance goes up?
No, not in my backyard. A little mini trampoline. Look this up for me real quick. You guys heard of this?
In the studio?
Yeah, I'm going to have a little trampoline. I'm just going to bounce up and down, man. That's
my
heat.
gosh.
How is that a trend and not an epidemic? It's both. It's both. But the fact, listen to me, the fact that we are making this a trend on TikTok, we're taking something where people are withering away, as Zach Sparazzo would call it. They're withering away. And we've taken that and we've made it into a dag-on trend on TikTok. Just shows me.
This is a sickness of the highest order.
You got it? Yeah, that's about me in the office.
What?
That's about to be me right here. I'm gonna have it right under my desk.
Ruslan's-
Zach gonna come in. I'm just gonna be like,
Ruslan's always down for alternative seating, by the way.
Hey, man.
Wait. I'm going to go grab.
What's wrong with this, bro? This is heat. I think having this is amazing. Who else has done this? My buddy Curtis King has done this. My man Ivy just told me about this. Some of y'all just need to move more. Why are you trying to expose me right now? If you are struggling with getting out of bed, you need to reach out for some help. If you're going through it and you feel like you can't get out of bed, friend, you might have clinical depression. Now, you might be able to walk that out by literally walking it out, just going outside. Hey, you want to see something kind of crazy? Over 75% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Please consider subscribing and turning your bell notification on so that you don't miss anything we have going here. All right? Peace.
Okay, Mike Todd.
Okay, you might be able to just to walk it out by walking it out. Now, here's the thing. Here's the tricky part about mental illness. Here's the tricky thing about mental illness. If I'm gonna be vulnerable, it's hard to figure out what comes first, the chicken or the egg, right? What comes first? Is the depression debilitating you from going outside, or is not going outside debilitating you with depression?
Oof.
Everybody's different. Everybody's different. And so sometimes this is why community is important. This is why church is important. This is why accountability groups are important. This is why it is important to have people around you that could be like, bruh, you've been in bed. Let's get some vitamin D.
And sometimes it's chemical.
Sometimes it is chemical. But before you try and remedy it with chemicals, try walking outside, try getting some sunlight, try exercise, try doing things that can naturally change your state of mind. Try a trampoline, try going on a jog, try all those things. If you can refine all those things, like anything chemical related would be a last resort. But the caveat being, there are some people that are, their brain chemistry is different. Now, again, I don't know which comes first, the chicken or the egg. There's certain people that take something and all of a sudden they're like, yo, this is great.
Or they're so far gone that they can't get out of bed
that they don't have to get the
vitamin D.
They can't muster
so they need
it
the
up.
help.
They need the
temporarily.
Help. Right.
Well, I have a weird question.
What's your question?
Okay. What do you think about, instead of using you talked about not using hard drugs when you were on your knee stuff. What about using like CBD, like a 20-to-1 ratio with some THC in it to help cure some anxiety to get outside instead of getting on an SSRI type of situation? Maybe that's a heavy question.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh man. I know somebody that did it and it worked.
Really?
Oh, it was phenomenal. Like they were not high at all. They were just like, it worked. It went from
20-to-1 though?
Yeah, it was like super little THC, tons of CBD.
I would say that would be the step before. Like everything, you've tried everything else. You've tried everything. You tried drinking more water. You tried going outside. You tried working out. You tried getting, you know what I mean?
It got them from stuck in bed to like at family events
20-to-1
within a week.
20-to-1.
Super crazy. Yeah, CBD to THC. So like
as a gummy or something?
A tincture, like a oil under your tongue. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That naturally makes me uncomfortable, but so do SSRIs.
Some of the SSRIs take like a month to
take a
kick
while,
in.
and they got to refine
like
your
2 weeks
dose.
to kick in. Yeah.
I think ultimately, here's where I'm at. I do not want to take for granted the ability to do basic stuff like go outside, like get sun, like eating right. Because if you take that stuff for granted, you might get to a place where all of a sudden the motivation lasts. So my advice is always going to be preventative maintenance. Preventative fitness, preventative health, preventative things, right? Like, don't take your body being able to function normally for granted. Going on walks, getting a sweat going, all those things, you take that stuff for granted, and it'll do you in real quick. It'll do you in real quick. So going outside, working out, eating clean. By clean, I mean minimal processed foods, avoiding stuff like bread and high fructose corn syrup and sugar and a lot of our grains, like avoiding that stuff, eating a high vegetable, high protein diet. By protein, I mean lean meats like chicken and chicken breast specifically. Like, refine that stuff because you only got one body. You only got one body, bud. All right? Wow. Yep. Okay.
Hey, this is a segment from our daily after party stream. Consider partnering with us online for as little as $5 a month to get access to these daily after party streams completely unedited. You'll also get access to our podcast as they are streamed live into the community before anyone else gets to see them, get to interact with our guests, get access to our private Discord server, and a discount code for our store for as little as $5 a month. Ultimately, that will help towards helping us continue contextualizing the gospel using media and podcast here on YouTube. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.